When my wife casually mentioned she was going on a weekend trip with a work friend, she said it with that tone that meant she expected no questions. She dropped it over dinner like it was nothing, swirling her wine and avoiding eye contact. Just a short trip, team bonding, you know how it is, she said. I looked at her, really looked at her. The late nights, the constant texting, the way she smiled at her phone more than she smiled at me. It all added up. She thought she was clever, but I wasn't blind. So I just smiled back and said, "Perfect. That's the best time for a divorce." Her fork clattered against the plate. She froze, staring at me like I had just slapped her. "What did you just say?" I leaned back in my chair, calm as ever. I said, "Perfect time for a divorce. While you're gone, I'll get the papers ready. That way you can run off to your little work friend without the burden of a husband at home." She started stammering, cheeks flushing. "It's not like that. He's just a coworker." I cut her off with a laugh. "Please spare me the performance. You've been working late 3 nights a week. You hide your phone like it's a state secret. And now, a weekend getaway with him? You don't need to explain. I already know." For once, she had no snappy comeback. That night, she tried to backpedal, tried to touch me, sweet talk me, but I was already done. The trust had been burned long ago. This was just the final spark. While she was asleep, I pulled out the folder I'd been building for months. Bank statements, text screenshots, photos sent to me by a friend who'd spotted her in town with him. I wasn't going to beg, argue, or cry. I was going to end it clean and walk away stronger. The next morning, I handed her a manila envelope before she even had her coffee. Inside were the divorce papers, already drafted. Her face went pale as she flipped through them. "You've been planning this?" she whispered. "Planning my freedom?" "Yeah," I said. "See, you thought you were fooling me, but you really just gave me time to prepare. And now, you can have all the trips you want with him. I won't be here waiting." She broke down, crying, saying it was just a mistake, that she never meant for it to go this far. I didn't even flinch. I'd spent months imagining this moment, and the only thing I felt was relief. When she left for that so-called trip, I made my own moves. I moved money into a separate account, canceled joint cards, and let her lawyer's number go straight to voicemail. She returned 3 days later, bags in hand, only to find the locks changed and her belongings neatly packed in boxes on the porch. The look on her face, shock, then anger, then desperation, was the closure I needed. She begged me to let her in, said it was just innocent fun, said she would change, but I simply shook my head. "No," I told her. "You made your choice when you chose him. I'm just making mine now." Word got around quickly. Friends who once pitied me were suddenly patting me on the back, saying they'd seen this coming. Some even admitted they had suspected her behavior long ago, but didn't know how to tell me. The truth didn't hurt anymore. It empowered me. Now, months later, I'm in the best shape of my life. I wake up without the weight of suspicion, without wondering who she's really with. I'm rebuilding, step by step, and the freedom tastes sweeter than I ever imagined. As for her, last I heard, that work friend isn't even around anymore. She lost her marriage, her reputation, and the comfort of someone who actually cared. And me? I didn't lose anything. I gained back my self-respect, my peace, and a fresh start. Sometimes the best revenge isn't yelling, fighting, or chasing. Sometimes the best revenge is just walking away, calmly, quietly, and letting them realize exactly what they threw away.